Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here in New York and able to take you through Series 2 this afternoon. Wow, what a presence. For me as a car designer, I've always had the utmost respect for Phantom. It's very much a car design that was right first time. It expresses pinnacle for us in almost every single view. And from my point of view, it has this sense of permanence. And I believe that's one of the qualities that is leading to, and continues to lead to, exceptional order intake today. So, for a design team, how do you go about enhancing such a masterpiece? Always a difficult question. Well, we've made a series of very considered, careful refinements to the design of Phantom outside and in. Our approach was to lift the Phantom with a more contemporary edge, a more contemporary feel. Our approach was not to try and redesign and reconfigure parts of the car out of kilter, if you like, with other parts of the car. It was a sympathetic, contemporary, focused overlay in specific areas of the car that was required. And these treatments, these contemporary treatments, have to appeal to our discerning luxury customers. But most of all, our approach was not to take away the timeless elegance that this car embodies so well, right from the start in 2003. And a very important point for me in coming to Rolls-Royce quite recently was to preserve and enhance this whole perception of quality. We can always improve quality, and our design team at Rolls-Royce has focused into an even greater level of detail to ensure that the quality aspect of the Rolls-Royce brand really comes through in Series 2. Before I take you around the car, there's one other key factor I'd like to explain to you, which is outside of my domain of design, but it's the fact that with Series 2, we've brought a whole new raft of technology improvements to this vehicle. Technology upgrades that take us right to the cutting edge of modern automotive technology, enhancements to the drivetrain, and importantly, enhancements to connectivity. We live in a modern world. We have to move our products right to the forefront of what our customers expect by way of modern connectivity. So let me take you around the car stage by stage. I'll start with the front. And for me, my take on the front of Series 2 Phantom is this refreshed sense of purpose. There's a clarity, a simplification. I think the boldest statement that we've made is to take the round graphic and combine it into one single headlamp. This headlamp is all new LED, adaptive LED technology. We are the first automotive manufacturer in the world to offer LED as standard. And I'll take you through the clear customer benefits in a moment. We wanted to bring about this nice, assertive, authoritative, modern edge to the face of Phantom, both nighttime and daytime. This is a daylight running light, which is a key brand identifier. We have to be aware of the fact that our brand identity now, in keeping with a lot of the trends in the automotive market, is actually signalled at night as well as in day. And this is our very clean, contemporary approach to that quest. We think it works pretty well. The custom benefits are manifold. It's LED white light. A xenon is a yellow light. White light from the LEDs has a longer beam. It reduces the strain on the eye over long distance driving. We have 4 beam patterns that adapt to the speed of the vehicle, and we have a directive beam. Many of you are aware of this on all of our other, let's say, competitive vehicles. We now have that curve and lick, as we call it, or the directive beam that follows the steering input of the vehicle and adapts to speed as well. And we also have an automatic tourist function that enables us automatically to switch between left and right-hand drive. If you're taking that trip down the Côte d'Azur from London, no need to worry about the manual switch anymore. It does it for you, all to do with GPS. Before I leave the front, I'd like to point out a detail that I particularly like, and I think it symbolises, or certainly sums up the attention to craftsmanship and quality from our development side of the business. This is the single-piece grille that was launched on Phantom in 2009. What it did is it took out a lot of the fussy gaps, which again, to the discerning luxury customer, they notice. It took those gaps out, and it created a single-piece stamping out of one sheet of metal. It's a beautiful piece of craftsmanship from a superb company in Italy. We've actually tasked that same company now to apply that philosophy to coupe and drop-head coupe. And again, we've taken out those little fussy lines that many of you will be familiar with into one single piece of beautifully executed craftsmanship. That enables us also to bring the body colour right to the front end of the hood. So from our point of view in design, we love the length of Rolls-Royce hoods. We can now read the length of that bonnet on coupe and drop head right to the edge, and it goes around the central grille infill. It's a very nice contemporary detail that complements this whole approach. To finish on the front end, yes, the round lamp's gone. We've put a turn light indicator on the front. Again, just a very discreet, not over fussy, but a discreet way of treating that detail, which we feel complements this new, refreshed clarity of purpose. For me, the side view of Phantom sums up this timeless elegance, the silhouette, the distinctive Rolls-Royce proportion, and for me, this effortless poise is so distinct to Rolls-Royce brand. That was right first time. It's a design characteristic that we will take and make even better. To use Jollion's quote of Sir Henry Royce's maxim, we will make it better in the future. But it's an undeniable quality of Phantom that's right first time. No need to change it. So I'll take you through now a few of the details on the side of the car, which again, to the discerning customer, will be apparent. A neatening of the side marker and the badge. And for those of you who are particularly observant this afternoon, take a look at the piece of chrome on the DLO, the daylight opening or the window graphic. It's a stronger, more assertive piece of chrome. It has the effect of lengthening the window graphic in all range of colours, but certainly in darker colours where the chrome stands out, you'll get this lovely sense of length to the side window graphic. And of course, we're showing you these super all-new forged alloy wheels, which will come in 3 finishes. And again, the treatment of these is very much in keeping with our approach to contemporise, to simplify, to calm down some of the busy graphic of the car. And I believe these suit, again, the sobriety, the simple tension in these surfaces on the flank of the car. These wheels match this car really well, and they look superb rotating as well. So now to the rear of the car. And again, my comment on the rear of Phantom is it has this superb, undeniable Rolls-Royce taper, this sense of poise. Whenever I see Phantom passing me in traffic, it has this very distinguished parting glance. And again, we take these characteristics and observe them very carefully, and when we approach a lift, which is very new for Rolls-Royce, the last thing we want to do is detract from those characterful qualities. So you'll notice this bright piece of metal, polished metal, which we've introduced because we felt the rear Phantom needed a luxury lift. It needed something, the right level of accent, not too much, but the right lift, just to bring the perceived luxury up a little. But for me, the biggest input we've made is we've taken away this double step, this waterfall, if you like, on Series 1, where the eye is taken almost right down to the tarmac. And in many ways, the car, whilst benefiting from this lovely poise, the rear of the car does tend to be quite down. We've actually raised that feature up into one single feature. We call it a light catcher. And that basically reflects light tones, sky tones. It has the effect of just lifting the rear a little bit. And again, very, very sober, clean, contemporary surfaces. And I draw your attention now down to the exhaust finisher. It's the same exhaust finisher as coupe and drop head. We've developed a surface to take that finisher. The gaps are a whole lot better in terms of perceived quality than outgoing Series 1. It's a very nice detail that, again, subliminally you'll notice. So now I'd like to turn the car around and take you through the interior. We've made a range of enhancements, very carefully focused enhancements to the interior of Phantom. Phantom has this wonderfully plush, elegant sanctuary on the interior, and for me, that really embodies the true values of Rolls-Royce brand. And again, we've made our inputs very focused, feature-led, I have to say. Let me take you through those now. Looking into the car, we've enhanced 3 main areas. I'll take you through the key area, which is the fascia, or the dash. We've taken the 6.5-inch screen from Series 1, and it's now 8.5 inches. That allows us to increase the number of functional bookmarks. We can improve the navigation graphics, quite obviously. And we have brought about a new rotary controller from Ghost. It's a lovely tactile quality, the rotary controller from Ghost, and we've put that into Phantom. So again, the whole tactile experience and the relationship with human machine interface is enhanced. And around that 8-inch display panel, we've simplified the paneling. We've actually decreased the size of the center vents. They are now smaller, they match the outer vents. And we've taken away those little chamfers that Series 1 has. Again, it's all about simplifying. and it works very, very nicely. The new 8-inch display screen takes the new feature which is able to show 4 position images of your vehicle, above, pavement position, and so on. The reverse camera now has prediction aid, or should I say reverse path aid. The entertainment system has been enhanced. We have a fantastically powerful amplifier upgrade, but we still maintain Logic 7, which allows us to tailor sound directly to the driver's and passenger's ear. That is class-leading technology, and we've made it better. We have improved connectivity. In the center console, we have the new smartphone cradle. We have a new USB port and auxiliary input, and a multimedia changer, all as standard. Now to something which combines visual comfort and real comfort, the seats. We wanted to improve the look of the seats by taking out the busyness. Again, this idea of taking away things to achieve a purer, a calmer effect for the interior Phantom. So we've removed a number of the busy flutes on all the seats, on all the 3 vehicles, and we've removed some of the stitching as well. We want the customer to be able to appreciate the delightful quality of Phantom leather. For coupe and drop head, we've actually introduced rear seat heating, and we listened to specific customer feedback with regard to this contrast panel on coupe and drop head, and we've actually removed that. That's been taken away, and again you'll see the nice, clean, bold fluting style on the rear seats of those 2 vehicles. Now for something that you can't touch, you can't see, but you can certainly feel the benefits. It's the new 8-speed gearbox. The 8-speed gearbox, in essence, means that you can enjoy that superb Rolls-Royce waftability at high speed. It obviously leads to great improvement in fuel consumption and lower emissions. And these are part of a very exciting package of new driving dynamics, which will make a real difference for the customer for Series 2. To conclude, we firmly, or should I say in design, and I think as a brand, we firmly believe that the contemporary lift of Series 2, along with these latest technology upgrades, will absolutely enhance the pinnacle positioning of Phantom. And more importantly, we are confident that we will maintain our superb brand accolade, and that is that Phantom is by far the best car that money can buy. Thank you very much. Thank you.